The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 18 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now, the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They have to do their best to keep it out of the end zone in this one.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. But the big story in this one, of course, Deshaun Watson back in Houston where he began his career. Drafted 12th overall in 2017. Three-time Pro Bowler as a Texan. And was officially traded to Cleveland back on April 27th. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Back to throw, Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. First and 10 now for the Mills and the Texans at their own 46. First down throw for Mills. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. First carry for Royce Freeman. And some space here. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. First down, Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mills. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now Cade York for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And that flag accepted. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. Jerry Hughes on the stop. The Browns at 8-3 now. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Straight ahead is Strong. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Watson. Touchdown! Marquez Valdes-Scantling with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Taking it about the 1. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. The offense trots back onto the field, and we take an in-depth look at Royce Freeman. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to get a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Through 1 quarter, 14-7. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mills now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Mills to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett. The offensive line is in tatters, as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Week 13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in primetime. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a 2nd straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucs from Tampa. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
Holding offense.
And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Watson now to throw. Finding Strong underneath. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
On second down, a run with Strong. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now it's Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 22. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Give to Strong running right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Browns. Marquez Valdes-Scantling with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. And oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense taking over again. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mills. He'll find Royce Freeman, the running back. The 40. 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, Houston. Royce Freeman, 89 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. Takes it at the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage. Either run another play or clock it and start over again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. It's caught. Cooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, Watson to Valdes-Scantling over the middle. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. first down. Watson. Bell brings it in across the formation. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mills throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Final play of the half, Mills. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. For this offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing, Mills. Cooks on the quick slant. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And, Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Mills to the air again. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They give it to Freeman up the gun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Freeman again. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On 1st and 10, Mills. And Cooks has it over the middle. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks, 34 yards. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So here comes the kickoff. And what now is just a one-score, 6-point game from the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Second down here, Strong once more. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Strong. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Strong. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Handoff, Strong running left. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now in Houston. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. A handoff for Strong. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard at the 35. This offense so far on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Gets it to Strong. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Strong. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Strong again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They'll run with Strong. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Running left, it's Strong. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Quick throw completed by Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here's Mills and the Texans. Down by 2 touchdowns. 2:09 to play. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Mills on first down. He goes underneath to Freeman. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on second down. Mills. Back-to-back completions here to Freeman. A nice little juke. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. First down now, but that clock rolling. A first down throw for Mills. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Past the 20. 10. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Chubb. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try again with Chubb. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. To throw is Watson. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and as Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Grant Delpit. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, second and 11. Oh, Chubb fumbled it, but I think Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. On fourth down, Watson. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were spurred on by a